Hi everyone, welcome to Analysistrends. In this video, we are going to understand how can we look into other tables and use a common columns to join them, as well as to understand how can we fetch the information. This is more over like a generic example video, and the way you will understand this is by understanding how can we look at the attributes of each individual tables. So to go to understand the attributes, click on schema. Once you click on schema, you have a schema selected here, which is customer order, or you can select from the drop down. And in this schema, you have literally 15 tables, and each table has their own unique identifier. And you can use those identifier within different table to make sure you fetch the right information out. Now to understand, we got a main table here for the customers, which has customer ID, email address, and full name. In the similar fashion, we also have customer order products, which already have customer ID, email address, and full name included in this table. So this table is basically the core table for the customers, where you have the information related to customer order as well as customer information in order to bring the number of orders the customer has bought. So what I can do is I can quickly run the code in order to see what information I have. I have an order ID, the order date, time, order status, customer ID, email address, full name, order total, and items. Basically, I want to understand how many orders or how many items each customer has bought. Now, to understand the order for each customer, the output columns I required is something very specific. So to do that, what I can do is I can within this existing order products table, I have the available column names here. So to bring the exact columns, I would do something like customer ID as the first column, because I want to fetch or I want to group the customer IDs, and I want to bring the count of distinct order IDs for each customer. Order IDs for each customer. And by doing so, I would be able to get the actual orders for each of the customers, right? Oh, yep, this is all good. And then I will do a group by customer ID from this table. And now when I execute this code, this should give me, so each customer ID and the count of orders. So let me exclude this from the query so that we don't get confused with the column names. So this is my actual query, which it is bringing the distinct orders for each of the customers. And what I can do is I can now order by two. Let's try and see if it works in live SQL. I am sure it should. Good, it is working. So let me put distinct, that is the maximum at the top, the largest to smallest sort. So the customer number or customer ID 58 has 11 orders. That's a maximum order. What else I can do is I can bring the customer name as well here. So customer name, I already have customer full name here, which is full name. So let me bring it up here and try to run the code now. So the column is already there here. Now put the comma here. Perfect, and execute the code. So each individual customer, oops, I need to put that in a group by as well, sorry, because this is also a unique column. Okay, perfect. Now execute the code. So each individual customer and their customer full name and the count of the customer, right? Now again, the point here is that 2 is a full name here, so I need to change to 3 in order to get a right sort, because this is sorting by third column, which is count distinct order from largest to smallest. And Christina is the top customer who has bought, the total number of orders is 11. Now let's understand what is the order value of all those items, that is 11. So I'll do a sum of order total, and I need not to group that because it's an aggregation function. And when I execute this, the total order value for those 11 orders is 1873, which is good. Now if I want to sort by 4 because I want to see, even though the number of orders might be less or number of count of orders might be less, but the order total might be higher, right? Now to make sure that it's here, we have that scenario. Yes, we have that. So Corey has 8 orders, which is not the maximum number of orders, but has 8 orders, which is fine, but has a maximum order total, which is 1964. So you see the difference there. Not every time the 11 orders or the number of order IDs or number of order count might have the maximum number of order total. There might be some items that have been expensive as well, right? So this is the best way you can analyze the data for any VA to understand what's there in the data table. So thanks for watching this video. Stay connected and please comment if you have not understood any part in this. And in the next videos, we're gonna learn to understand how can we connect other tables as well. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye bye.